I spilled. I kissed a boy at the bottom, then I ran to the top. My heart was beating so fast, I thought it might pop all over Rosemary Hill. That was a long time ago, but the feelings, they don't get old. Every time that I come dust and awaiting the end of time. Meaningless, it's all meaningless. All my life and labor is finished, and now I don't have a reason. Meaningless, it's all meaningless. All my life and labor is finished, and now I don't have a reason to live anymore.
This episode perhaps has been something that I would hear the most.
You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing Friday night and the lights are low, looking out for a place to go. When they play the right music, getting in the swing, you're coming to look for a king. Anybody could be that guy. Night is young and the music's high. With a bit of rock music, everything's fine. You're in the mood for a dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. Oh yeah, you it's good enough. Maybe you deserve better. Maybe when you're gone away, write me a letter, say at night you're happy now. Good job, old man. There were ups and downs, but I understand. You couldn't give up control, but in the end, you had none at all. Did it really matter at all? You had a vision, you had a plan, but in the beginning, I was a child in the man. Maybe I'm just getting tired. Need a break from the pressure. Maybe just a holiday. Make it all better, maybe not. I never know. These days I don't. Seems like you know more than I thought. Should I just give up control if in the end I had none at all? Does it really matter at all? I have a vision, I have a plan, which I so often wonder. This need to create myself, frustration forgotten through slumber. It's there when I wake, you feel it before I rise. And I pull myself out of this mire. If I could collect my strength or muster an ounce of desire, finding the words and making them mine. Is there somewhere I could separate this feeling from memory, disconnect myself from me? Desire inside is true you, and it pushes words out of my mouth. The circle pattern I feel, the back and forth and up and down, but stay. Is there somewhere I could separate this feeling from memory, disconnect myself from me? Behind this veil of pious revelation, I close my eyes and look forward inside, 'cause I don't deserve relinquishing hope for the future. I try not to hate it so. When you are a bridge to those memories, I try to forget. If you only knew. Is there somewhere I could separate this feeling from memory, disconnect myself from me? Behind this veil of pious revelation, I'll close my eyes and look forward inside. Is there somewhere to occupy emotion, a room to keep my rage away from you? Just tell me when these homeless days are over. Open my eyes and see my new sunrise, 'cause I don't deserve this.
And you may find yourself living in a shotgun shack.
And you may find yourself living in another part of the world.
And you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile.
And you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife.
And you may ask yourself, how did I get here?
Letting the days go by.
Let the water hold me down.
Letting the days go by.
Water flowing
how do I work this?
And you may ask yourself,
Where is that large automobile?
And you may tell yourself,
This is not my beautiful house.
and you may tell yourself,
this is not my beautiful wife.
Letting the days go by. Let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by. Water flowing underground. Into the blue again. After the money's gone. Once in a lifetime. Water flowing underground. Same as it ever was. 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 Same as it ever was.
water dissolving and water removing.
there is water at the bottom of the ocean.
Under the water, carry the water.
Remove the water from the bottom of the ocean.
Water dissolving. Water removing.
Letting the days go by. Let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by. Water flowing underground. Into the blue again. Into the silent water. Under the rocks and stone. There is water underground.
You may ask yourself,
What is that beautiful house?
You may ask yourself,
Where does that highway go to?
you may ask yourself, am I right? Am I wrong?
and you may say to yourself,
My God, what have I done?
Letting the days go by. Let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by. Water flowing underground. Into the blue again. After the money's gone. Under the rocks and stone. Water flowing underground. Letting the days go by. Let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by. Water flowing underground. Into the blue again. Into the silent water. Once in a lifetime. There is water underground. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.
Look where my hand was.
Same as it ever was.
Time isn't holding up.
Same as it ever was.
Time isn't after us.
Same as it ever was. Same as it ever
I
was.
couldn't get no rest.
Same as it ever was.
I couldn't rest.
Hey, let's all twist our thumbs.
Here comes a twister. There is freedom within, there is freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you'll never reach the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win. Now I'm towing my car, and there's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing me suspicion, but there's no proof. In the paper today, tales of war and of waste, but you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win. Now I'm walking again to the beat of a drum, and I'm counting the steps to the door of your heart. Only shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof. Get to know the feeling of liberation and relief. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win.